Leo, what's going on? What's popping? I'll tell you what's popping. It's our birthday season. Yay! All right, finally. Woo! We're done with Cancer. Done with Cancer season. Cancers were chilling. I was like, I don't know what y'all crying about. Shoot, you better get it together. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we all were there in our beds crying. All right, so so this and I hope everyone did well under the eclipse, under the blood moon. Very important time. If you don't know about it, just read up on it, Google it. It's worth a Google. So this is for Leo. This is your love reading for August. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And if this does not resonate, check your other signs. If this does resonate and you feel like you need more personal clarity, you can book a reading with me at pinkpineappletarot.com. And stay tuned for after this, because we will get into your love hack preview. And the love hack is you find out how your partner feels about you, what's blocking you all from moving forward, and what's your advice on how to move forward. And if you want to purchase the full Vimeo link for that, the link for that is in the description or it's in the comment section. And it's $5.99. So if this resonates and the preview resonates, I would get it because it'll be accurate information. All right, so with that being said, Leo, oh, and I got some different cards for you guys. Ew. I'm hiding this nail. Y'all know what it is. Ain't shit changed. So I got some new cards for you guys. All right, so, well, not new cards. Of course, I'm using my friend's. She's got like all these different tarot cards. I'm like, ooh, those are fire. Looks like something Leo would like, right? So, all right, so Leo, let's get into your love reading.
Anytime that you need me to ease your mind, yeah, I'm trying to show you. We can take our time, I wanna get to know you. Let's take it slow and watch this grow into something that's beautiful. Won't do the most, go with the flow. Yeah, let's not make this difficult, but yet, you know, I play you close, cause you are so original. Yeah, nothing like the typical makes loving you a ritual.
August. Okay, so we want messages from the universe and source. What are the messages you have for Leo? A lot of cards just came out. Are these cards flipped right? Okay. Messages for Leo for August. What is the message for Leo for their love life in August? Messages for Leo. Okay, give me one more. Messages for Leo in love, August. Okay, I also gravitated, I think, this to this deck for us because of the Sun card. Okay. Why is the Four of Swords here for? So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You have the Star card here. Some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, specifically Libra. This is Jupiter in Libra. This is the Four of Swords, or you could, like I said, Aquarius or a Gemini, okay? Why is the Four of Swords here for Leo? Okay, Six of Swords. Why is the Three of Wands here for Leo's love life in August? Why is this here? Thank you for the messages so far. Universe, source only. I just want a message from you. Okay. Alright, why is this Nine of Pentacles here for Leo? Leos, I feel like a lot of us have been seeing butterflies lately. I have. And three cards just slid out. Okay. What's the energy of the Star card? Okay. And why is this here? All right. All right, so, well, a lot of you who are watching this probably are on some type of break or hiatus from your partner or person of who you're thinking about while I'm pulling these cards, okay? So you have the Four of Swords, which indicates a period of meditation. And you have the Six of Swords, forward movement. So a lot of you right now there's the energy of being very guarded with the Six of Swords. But what you're thinking about is how you are going to move forward, or your partner or person of interest is thinking about how you all move forward from here, okay? So, what is the movement? What is the forward movement to here with the Six of Swords for Leo in August? Because you all could be in this, the Queen of Swords. So you all, like I said, could be dealing with the Gemini, okay? This person, what is the Queen of Swords? What is the energy of the Queen of Swords for Leo? What is the energy of the Queen of Swords for Leo? The Page of Cups. So it's a surprise. It's an offer. So, one second. Right now what I'm seeing is that either you or this person, I feel like both of you right now are thinking about how you all move forward and thinking about making an offer. That's what I'm getting. It's like both of you are thinking about what to offer each other, okay, with the Page of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But both of you, what I'm seeing is both of you have your guard up because of the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so, sorry, the dog threw me off. So you have the Three of Wands, okay, which is the energy of waiting. So I feel like this is your energy. You all are kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You all aren't communicating. Whoever, if this is resonating, the two of you aren't communicating right now. There may be an offer of communication. However, it's going to be guarded. Both of you have your guard up right now, okay? Now you have the Nine of Swords, okay? So this is the energy of, she's awake. A lot of you are losing sleep at night. You all are thinking about this person because you're not talking to them. And what I'm getting is that some of you may have sent a message, but it wasn't received well, or some of you may have sent a message and maybe didn't hear back, okay? So that's causing you to worry, okay? What is the Nine of, tell me something more about this Three of Wands, Nine of Swords for Leo, all right? Okay, so some of you could be dealing, like I said, with the Libra. You have the Justice card and you have the Tower. Okay, so you could have experienced a tower moment with this person, with a Libra. Or there is going to be, or there was a tower moment with this person, and the tower moment was what is the energy of this tower moment for Leo? What is the energy of this tower moment for Leo? The Ace of Swords. It was clarity. So for some of you, you sent something because, or you received something. Maybe for some of you, you didn't send anything. But the Three of Wands is definitely, I feel like, Leo's energy, because it's wands, it's fire, unless you're dealing with another fire sign. But I feel like the fire sign, maybe you sent a message, right? And the air sign could be the Nine of Swords. This person was thinking about you. You both are thinking about each other, but this person is thinking about you. And you have the Tower here with the Justice card. So, and it's funny, the Sun is right there. Look at that. So, I feel like you sent a message out, or some type of clarity is there, okay? The Tower moment is clarity for you. So you received some clarity on the situation. You all may not have been communicating, but maybe that's what that Page of Cups was about. There was some type of offer, but it was a page. So it could have been some type of text message, okay? So then you have the Nine of Pentacles, all right? Now, the Nine of Pentacles is about someone who is by themselves, but I always know, like, I always look at it, she's very happy. She's comfortable. So for a lot of you right now going into August, and in August, a lot of you may be alone, but like that Sabrina Claudio song, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely, you know? But you have that with the Judgment card, the King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of you are dealing, this reading, whoever it's going to resonate, like last time I think for the surprise reading I did, it was a lot of earth, right? For this reading, there's a lot of air, okay? Specifically Aquarius and Libra. And Gemini. The whole gang's here because Queen of Swords. Okay. So you have the King of Swords now. So now you have a pair, right? But you have the Hangman with it, okay? So you felt, or you feel like in August, it's still up in the air between you two. There's still not a decision that's made, right? And then you have the Star with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, okay? So the Star is a wish. The Star is also a card for someone who is single, right? But what I'm seeing is that it's almost like you all go into this hermit period with this earth energy, right? And in that space of being alone, I'm seeing like a glow up. Or you all are in this period of time, you've become more balanced. That's what I'm seeing, right? And you have that with the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like still in August, it sounded like I had a lisp. In August, love right now is not on the forefront. And you have the Six of Pentacles, but career and money and things like that are on the forefront. And they're actually helping restore balance in your life, okay? I see that for a lot of you. Now, over here at the end, let me clarify though. Clarify this Four of Cups. What does this Four of Cups with the Six of Pentacles energy mean for Leo moving forward with this person? That is a whole heck of a lot. What does the Four of Cups mean? Four of Cups with the Six of Pentacles mean for Leo moving forward with this person? Universe, source only would clarify these energies. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. For Leo, moving forward with this person in August. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Clarifying the Star card. The Five of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So you all are going to be, here's what I'm seeing. Very interesting. Four of Cups goes to the Six of Pentacles. So you all go from kind of feeling rejected to finding balance in August, okay? You all are going to be a lot better if you're feeling, because right now I feel like you're feeling some type of way, because you have the Five of Cups here, which is, you know, still mourning the fact that you are not with this person or you are missing this person, okay? But you have forward movement with the Eight of Wands. So August, right? Which makes sense now going into August because it's Leo season. You could be celebrating, right? With friends. You could be celebrating your birthday. What is the Eight of Wands moving forward to? For Leo in August. What is the Eight of Wands moving forward to for Leo in August? What are they moving towards? Whoa, that's a whole lot. Okay. What are they moving forward to in August, Leo? That's what are they moving forward to in August, Leo? You're not going to tell me? Okay. All right, so what are you moving towards? The Four of Pentacles and the Lovers. Well, the Four of Pentacles, you see like he's kind of being greedy, right? Then you have this Lover's energy. I think that you all in August possibly move forward with this person. However, I think that things are going to be a little different. I think your guard is still going to be somewhat up in August because you have, interestingly enough, you have a lot of eights here too, by the way. You have the Eight of Swords with the Hierophant, right? So being caught up in your mind about something was done that either you feel like isn't right or they feel like isn't right. I see, and it's funny, I think this is both of your energies. You have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So since one of you isn't speaking, the other one is moving away, okay? There's some type of distance because you guys, and it could be with the Taurus, you have the Hierophant, you guys can't quite figure out, you know, you can't figure it out. So, what is the Eight of Cups moving towards for Leo in August? What is the Eight of Cups moving towards for Leo in August? And love. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, that's beautiful. Okay. Which way is this going for Leo in love for August? Which way is the wheel spinning? You have the Devil, so you could be dealing with the Capricorn, and the Moon, could be dealing with the Pisces. But this is very, very unknown territory. That's why you all feel like this. So you have to, a lot of you, I see you going to watch the Love Hack because that's where I'm going to pull advice. That's where I'm going to pull why this is blocking you. Okay, and that's how I'm going to pull how they feel towards you. The Devil represents attachments. There's a definite attachment here. But the Moon card, you know, I feel like you all, that's why this Four of Pentacles comes up with the Lovers. You know, you all want to move forward with this person, but You just don't know how at this point. That's what I'm getting, because you have the Five of Cups with the Eight of Wands. You're like, I'll just move on from this, you know? And the only progress I see is that there's like some type of message. There's some sort of clarity. The message, you know, I think it's a Tower moment because it comes from nowhere, okay? This Hierophant, what is the energy? Here's what I can pull for you, Leo, right now. What is the energy of the Hierophant? Because the Hierophant is there when he's saying, you know, I'm right, you know. So Leo, this may be you, because you know how we get. But I feel like this is also the air sign. If you're dealing with an air sign, they feel like they're correct. They don't feel like they're wrong, okay, about anything. Whoever you're dealing with, one of you or both of you feels like, and this could be why it's the Devil with the Moon. You just don't really know what to do. Yeah, see, the Page of Swords just came out. It's a message. That's what the Hierophant has to do with. There was some type of message sent that probably sparked all this, okay? Give me one more card for the Hierophant, and then we're going to pull Romance Angel card. The Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is the card for self-sabotage. So you both are very much in the state of, I feel like I'm right, I feel like I'm right. And unless you can get out of that, unless someone turns around, or unless someone opens their eyes, someone has to make a move. I guess you'll find out in the advice, or maybe not. Maybe this isn't meant for you to move forward on, with the Devil and the Moon. Sorry, mom life in the background, if you can hear that. Okay. Let's pull Romance Angel cards, okay? Then we're going to get into this love hack, because I'm curious too, y'all. Over here sipping the tea too. How you doing? Okay, so Universe and Source, thank you so much for the clarity, the confirmation. What's the message for Leo's love life in August? What message do you have for Leo for their love life in August? What message do you have for Leo for their love life in August? Okay. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. So some of either one of you could be drinking. You could be the Devil energy could be here because this may be a karmic situation that's trying to teach you how to not be so dependent on having a partner to be happy in life. You know, learning how to be happy by yourself. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's get another one for Leo. What's another card for Leo? About their relationship, their love life in August. What's another card for Leo? In August, your love life. Deception. So you don't know how this person feels, obviously, because you all aren't communicating. This person could appear to be happy, but they're not really happy. You both could be wearing a mask, okay? says someone is wearing a false self-mask in the relationship, okay? So codependency, deception, and then one more for Leo, since it's their birthday month. Love life for Leo, okay? All right, so we got two actually. Express your love and heart-to-heart conversations, okay? So this is appropriate, they're both together. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So this is the green light for you. I feel like you're fire, Leo. Go ahead and reach out. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So here's what I'm thinking, and we're gonna pull the advice in the love hack coming up. The energy that I get is very strong for both of you, as far as you all each feel a certain way. I feel like I'm right, they feel like they're right, but one of you has to reach out. And I think, Leo, you well, let's get into the love hack, because we have to see what the advice is, right? Because you don't have to reach out. I mean, the freaking devil card came out with the moon, so maybe it's not a healthy type of situation, you know, for you to reach out, you know. All right, so I'm gonna pause it and we'll get into your love hack, okay? Okay, yeah, we're here, we're back. Okie dokie, Leo. So like I said before, if that resonated, you can book a reading with me, a personal reading, at pinkpineappletarot.com. And let's get into your love hack. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your how do they feel, what's blocking you all, and what is your advice. This Page of Pentacles has been wanting to come out. What is your advice? Make an offer, possibly. How do they feel? What's your advice moving forward? And no, what's blocking you all, and what's your advice on how to move forward with this person, okay? All right, so if this preview resonates, just click the link in the description or at the top of the comments, okay? All right, here we go. Universe, Source, thank you for all the messages so far. Could you please tell me, how does Leo's love interest feel towards them? Can you please tell me how Leo's love interest feels towards them? Eight of Cups. Here we go. And it usually picks up where we left off, okay? Alright. I feel like you left them. King of Wands. And what's one more card? Universe, Source. How Leo's love interest feels towards them. How does Leo's love interest feel towards them? Too many. Just one more card. Okay. You want to give me two cards? Okay. Okay, so why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the King, or the Knight of Wands? This is the Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Two of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Swords? Ooh, Leo, Jesus Christ. Somebody's on one. It's either you or them. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Came out. Ace of Wands, okay. So, some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio. You have the Eight of Cups with the Death card. Well, they feel like, they feel like you've changed, most definitely, with the Death card. They feel like the situation in itself has changed, okay? What is the energy of the Death card when they're feeling what they're feeling towards Leo? The Hangman. So a lot of you have left this person, like quite literally, you've traveled or you've left this person, okay? Now, they're questioning what's going to happen. The Death card symbolizes they feel like there was an ending. Okay, there was an ending, but they feel like this was an ending, right? But they're wondering, what's interesting is right in the Hangman you have the Sun, right up here, right? They're questioning, where do they stand with you right now? Okay? Because right now, to be quite honest, I don't know what you said or what has happened, but they feel like you're not moving forward with them.
I ain't going nowhere unless you want me to. You